Welcome to the Kane and Reloaded Show. This your boy 305 Kane.
And it's your boy DJ Reloaded.
Man, before we get started, we need y'all to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video. If you love the video, don't be selfish. Tell your friends, family, uncle, cousins, sisters, brothers, everybody about the video. Help us grow. We're growing. Thanks for all the support that we are getting. Thanks for everybody that get in the comment section. And thanks for all of the views.
Appreciate it. And it's your boy DJ Reloaded. Let's get into this topic. Jon Badman Jones. Man, so they said early this morning, Jon Jones was pulled over, was stopped by police. I watched the video on it. I felt like the police officer was kind of antagonizing Jon Jones and looking for a confrontation. I'm gonna try to play a little bit of audio of what happened in the encounter of the police officer and Jon Jones. Just bear with me real quick. Let me see if I can get it up here.
You do it right there, bro.
Okay.
All right, here it is right here. Like I said again, the police just pulled up behind Jon Jones and he's getting out the car. Cameras on. He's walking up to the car at this very moment. Like I said, you just listen to the attitude and the tone of the police officer.
They say responding to a gunshot heard.
Yeah, a gunshot heard. They did find a gun, but just listen to the encounter between him and the police officer. Here we go.
Driver's license, registration, insurance. Please turn your car off. Oh, you drag racing that Cadillac.
Can you hear that?
I didn't drag race driver's license, registration, and insurance, please.
I did not drag race a Cadillac.
I watched you do it right there on Broadway.
No, you did not, sir. No,
Any reason?
No, you did not. I did not drag race a Cadillac.
Okay. Any reason, sir?
Any reason for what?
For the way you're driving. The way you took off there at Broadway after you revved your engine. After you revved your engine. I didn't say drag wipe.
Yeah, you said drag race.
That's
Absolutely,
right.
and I did not.
Okay. So you just felt it necessary to take off at a high rate of speed?
I did not break the speeding limit at all, and I
didn't say you broke the speed limit.
And I did not take off at a high speed.
What's the speed limit there on Central?
I don't know, but I know I wasn't
near it. Then how do you know that you didn't break it? Because I was going the speed limit.
Okay,
you were pulling away from me.
You know, I'm so upset right now.
Why don't you just hand me your driver's license, registration, and insurance?
Absolutely.
Go ahead and get the registration and insurance out of there for me, Jonathan.
Absolutely.
Is there an interlock in this vehicle?
Yes, there is.
Can I see it, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I cannot wait for you to prove that I was drag racing, because I know for a fact that I wasn't. So nice try.
How long have you had the car, sir?
For, I'm not even sure. Almost a year.
Okay, well, you should have no other registration. This is what you get from the dealership?
And this is, I just got that paperwork.
Where's your other registration? This is the dealership registration that came with your temp tag.
Maybe it is proof of insurance. That's the paperwork that I just got from, I think, DMV not too long ago.
Okay, find your registration for me.
Is that?
Why is your car so loud?
Why is my, man, you're just harassing me, man.
I'm just asking you a simple question,
My car
Jonathan.
is loud because it's a sports car.
Okay, sit tight. I'll be with you in a minute. Cut the attitude.
All right, so that's the encounter he had with the police officer. I mean, he did mess up on pronouncing one word, speaking to the police officer. I didn't really hear the slurring of words that they reported before they gave him the breathalyzer test. I just really felt like the attitude of the police officer was all wrong. It was already a tense situation between him and the police officer when he walked up to Jon Jones' car. But they did say that they did give him the sobriety test, and he failed it, and they charged him with a DWI, which is a more serious charge than a DUI. What's your take on that?
One, Jon gotta deal with his consequences for being intoxicated and driving and all of this. But the accounts of what they are trying to say and what that officer just walked up to that car and said are totally different. If you responded to a gunshot heard, you're not going to ask him why was he trying to drag race another car. That's not going to be your initial question to Jon Jones.
Well, he didn't even ask him about drag racing to a car. So apparently, I guess the officer is saying that Jon Jones took off, burned rubber to get, from that light, and he was
drag race a Cadillac.
Yeah.
So he was. That's why Jon was like, "No, I wasn't drag racing nobody."
Right. So, like I said, I felt like, I don't know. Like I said again, I mean, even going to this question, I just want to make sure that me and Job are both on the same page. He was slurring for sure. I really didn't hear slurring.
He slurred a bit.
I mean, it sounded like it was more of a back and forth, aggravated situation between him and that cop.
Jon slurred like he did is because the cop was trapping him, and when he was talking, he was fast talking him, and Jon being intoxicated, that's when the slur came out. But when Jon had a chance to truly speak without being interrupted and repeating and oh no, I wasn't drag race, that's when he wasn't slurring.
I don't think he'll get a pass in this one. He just got to remember in 2015, he dealt with a hit and run charge, and even though he was able to avoid jail time, he got 18 months. But they did strip him of his title.
The UFC not stripping Jon his title.
I mean, I don't know. I think that he's gonna feel this on the back end. I did read where they're waiting to see what happens with this situation with him being pulled over with the gun. So they're waiting to see what the authorities do.
I'm pretty sure Jon is going to get by the way, he is on probation currently. So he will get he might get a little couple months in jail or something like that. They won't take his belt, and he's already chilling before his next fight anyways. So that little jail time ain't gonna hurt him anyways.
It's gonna hurt his preparation.
He's not gonna strip Jon his belt again. Not over this. They're gonna have to come back on this.
I mean, it's gonna definitely. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think Dana White don't really like Jon Jones as is. So I see him.
Dana White, that's the face of UFC is Jon Jones. That's like how what's the dude who owned the Cowboys? What's his name again?
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones. Now, just like how he treated his quarterbacks, like how he treated the coach that he just got rid of. Oh, this is my son. Dana White, he loved Jon Jones. He not gonna get rid of Jon.
I don't know, man. We're gonna see. I mean,
the only reason he ripped him his belt last time was because it was another person involved in that incident. Because he had a hit and run on somebody, and then it was weed and all of that. That made the UFC look bad. But this is a case that normal fighters get.
It's still a black guy. I mean, they responded to a gunshot. He's drunk in his car.
But they never said they responded to a gunshot. The man said he pulled him over because he was drag racing.
In the police report, that's what's in the police report. And they found a firearm in his car. So they're gonna do their best to attach that to Jon Jones as well.
But that's the thing. It's not illegal to have a firearm in your car.
It's illegal to fire it, right?
Yeah, but they gotta prove he fired it. They gotta prove he fired it. It was also another person there.
Like I said, at the end of the day, I think Jon Jones needs some help. I think this is a cry for help. 2012 had a problem with alcohol. 2015 and 2020, and he's still on probation. I think Jon Jones needs some help before the system set him down, and I think he's crying out for it.
I don't take this incident as serious because, like I said, this is the police pulling him over. And from listen to when he got pulled over, obviously the police wanted to mess with Jon. He was going to arrest Jon regardless. So he probably been watching Jon, seeing Jon, hating on Jon. You heard him. Why is your car so loud? Because it's a sports car. You looking at the man car. You know what he's driving. Come on, man. You hate the car. He don't like Jon. He came there hating.
I mean, it's Jon Jones' fault too, because you never admit wrong or fault when a police officer pull you over, even if you got an accident and it's clearly your fault. You never admit wrong or fault. He should have told the police. He should have told the police, "Hey, I ain't got nothing to say," and let the police officer do his job and go from there. When he admitted to being, under the influence, it is and how he's crying out for help. I mean, again, you got to look at from every incident that Jon has been in, it has been involving alcohol or some type of substance. That's a cry for help.
But let me ask you,
I'm gonna tell you right now, if my net worth is 10 mil, I'm not going outside the party and put myself in jeopardy. I'm throwing a party in my house where when everybody leave, I done picked out who I want to lay down with, and that's what it's gonna be.
But Jon Jones is a married man with kids. He ain't having no dang on party at his house. He's not the type of superstar where he got all these houses all over the place and he just party. Jon just like to do normal people stuff. Get toasted on the weekend, enjoy himself. That's it.
Like I said, I mean,
I don't think he crying out for help. I think the accident, that was oh shoot, my bad. That's why he did. He was scared. This incident, anybody can get in this incident. Anybody.
He hit a telephone pole. I mean, you're talking about he had a hit and run. He avoided jail time. At some point, it got to be a cry out for somebody to help me. And like I said again, I'm a firm believer in talking to a professional about your problems and them demons in them closets. I mean, mental issues and mental health is real, and I think Jon Jones is suffering for some.
But see, me, I think I already know Jon is mandatory that he has to go see somebody. Period.
It ain't working.
This incident, Jon he wasn't doing shit reckless for that police officer. As far as what I see and how that police officer reacted, that was all that police officer hating. That man had a nice car. It was a black dude in it who's Jon Jones, and we know he gotta be. He get wasted on the weekend. Come on, man. They know who that was.
It wasn't even a weekend though.
Listen how he called his name. Can I have your license registration, Jonathan?
This happened.
Who have called Jon Jones Jonathan? Come on, man.
But it wasn't a weekend.
That wasn't that man.
It wasn't a weekend. This happened early Thursday, so it wasn't a weekend. Let's go ahead.
Weekend.
What?
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is a fighter's weekend.
I mean, I don't know. When I trained, I was in the gym busting my butt on the weekend. Like I said again, I mean,
this is what they do for a living. They bust their butt throughout the week. And then the weekend, that's when they get to relax, chill, and they still gonna work out and do that.
How many days in a week?
7.
So, I mean, if you busting your butt throughout the week, but you're drinking and you're drunk already, you gotta stop that, man.
What? He ain't gotta prepare for nobody. You ain't making sense.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I have millions of dollars and I already know that I got 2 charges of DUI, and now I'm getting hit with I'm staying at home. I'm throwing a party at home. Old lady better realize and understand, hey, I'm still in the prime of my life. I like to jig. I like to have a good time. I'm gonna have people come over and we just gonna have a good time.
The only time you're gonna drink is when you got people come to your house.
That's the only time I'm gonna drink. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when I go out, I don't even drink now. I never been that person to get drunk when I go out.
That's what so if you was a person to get drunk when you go out, you are not gonna just drink at home.
I mean, but when I have
if you out, Jon Jones has a lot of engagements that he go to. Okay,
He does.
and you going to one of your friends' engagement, you're not gonna drink because you at your friend's engagement. Now that
No.
man, here, listen, I don't see nothing wrong with it. John just got to take his licks like any other human would if they get in this situation. But it's not something that's detrimental to his career. Oh, Jon Jones is losing his mind. No, Jon Jones got caught for being drunk driving. How many people drive? You know how many people I be around that be lit?
And you know how many people die behind the wheel being drunk.
Yes, but do you know how many people besides Jon Jones that's lit every day and they ain't crying?
It don't matter. But when you Jon Jones, you can have a private home and bring the party to you. I mean, right now we're supposed to be practicing. You know, we're supposed to be quarantined right now.
Who say that man wasn't coming from home? Went to the store real quick to get some shit.
Not at that time of night.
Why? Why you won't? Yeah, Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's popping that time of night, anyways?
I don't know. He was out posted though.
You not.
I mean, I agree with this decision here too. He absolutely do need right people around him to make the right decisions for him. Because right now, I don't think that he's making good decisions for him.
Man, him getting caught driving while under the influence of alcohol is something that hundreds of thousands of Americans get caught with monthly. Okay, so I don't see this as a huge problem. He won't lose his goddamn gone. Thank you. It's New Mexico. That's what I'm saying. It's New Mexico, man.
Right.
So what? I promise you, Dana White is not going to take his most talented fighter, strip him of his belt for getting a DWI. That's not going to happen. Now, the accident was a bigger case. It was a bigger event. It was other people involved. It was a life-threatening moment for the girl got hurt and all type of stuff. So, and he ran away. So that was a bigger situation. This situation, Dana White, them lawyers, they finna get on this case. This jump finna be Jon Jones might sit in jail for a week or two, get some more probation, and be back out here doing what he do.
Man, I hope that you're right, brother. I mean, I hate to see him get suspended. I hate to see him go to jail, but Jon is doing it to Jon. If he's getting help, I don't think the help is working. I understand that he has events and promotions that he has to go to, but he needs to learn how to be responsible or have a good circle around him to tell Jon, not tonight, man. You got to put that liquor down or one drink and that's it.
No, I just feel like Jon just needs to stop dang on driving and let somebody else drive for him or catch an Uber or whatever the case may be. Jon needs to stay out of his exotic cars and let somebody else drive. You want to get drunk, you don't have to stay at home to do it. You just don't need to drive to do it.
I mean, like I say again, I want my man's blacks right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Most people are driving around right now during this time. And again, the liquor stores open, fully stocked. No, I mean, a lot of people buying up liquor right now, but they staying at home. They're not doing what Jon is doing. And I think that again, it's all about understanding your position and where you at. You already got 2 DUIs on you. You don't need a third. And like I said again, I don't know because I'm not in that position.
All it's gonna do is make Jon Jones do what I just said. They ain't gonna do nothing but take his license from him. Now he's not able to drive for a while. And you just gonna have to get Uber to lift around or chauffeur or whatever the heck he got to do to get around. He just gonna have to let somebody else drive for him. I don't think he needs to stop drinking and stop living his life. I just think he needs to stop driving.
But drinking got to be a part of. I mean, drinking is a habit. It's not living your life.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. How many people drink and enjoy themselves? They ain't killing themselves. You can have a drink and enjoy yourself. The problem Jon is having, all of his incidents come from driving. Not the alcohol, him being intoxicated while he's driving. How many people get drunk and you have a designated driver for one, right? You have somebody that say, I'm not drinking tonight. I'm going to drive everybody home. That's what Jon needs. Jon needs a designated driver. he don't need to stop doing what he's doing. He just need to let somebody else drive. That way he don't get into these trouble. He get pulled over. They responded for a gunshot, all that. But if he in that passenger seat, we wouldn't have this conversation.
I mean, I guess I'm kind of biased to it because I really don't care for drinking. I mean, I drink a little bit, but I don't really care for it. I'm already high off life, baby.
Yeah, I don't even drink at all. So you feel me? So I don't care about drinking. But as far as if I look at this man and what's going on, I'm not gonna say he's a horrible person because he drinks. No, he's a horrible person because he drinks and get in front of that wheel and drive the car. That's what makes.
No, I'm not saying he's a horrible person. I'm just saying he needs to learn how to make better life decisions.
No, that is a horrible decision for you to be drunk and to get behind the wheel. That is a horrible.
I'm just saying he needs to learn how to make better life decisions and put himself in a better position where he's not ended up at the end of the articles like this here. Period. So that's just how I feel. That's my stand. And it is what it is.
And I stand behind Jon Jones. Jon Jones, live your life. Just stop driving your cars. If you're going to drive your cars, do it while you ain't nowhere near lit. If you're going to get lit, let somebody else drive. Get you a chauffeur. You got the bread. It ain't like you can't. You can hire this person to drive you all night for 2-3 days. So it ain't like you can't. So stop putting yourself in these positions by getting behind the wheel and letting these cops put that black eye over you by making you look horrible. That's why I say this, what makes you look like a horrible person, because you're drunk, you're behind the wheel, you just got into an accident with a girl, you could have hurt her very much, and all of this stuff. Like Jon Jones got to make a better decision in that term. He has to stay from behind that wheel.
Facts. I totally agree with that.
And with that being said, shout out to Black, shout out to Jaws, shout out to y'all for being in the comment section. Shout out to everybody who's been riding out throughout the live stream. Appreciate all the support. Oh, my dog want to do another R&B convo. Okay. Me and Reloaded go talk about that one there.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I got my boy B. My boy B want me to turn up on Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. Is either I'm gonna go live and turn up on Friday and show people how to put some stank on it.
Man, I've been telling this dude to do that since we started the channel.
I don't know if they ready, baby. Here we go.
Turn Up Friday supposed to be since we started.
Hey, I don't know if they ready for it, man.
Here
we go.
Here we go. Appreciate y'all, man. We loving the support. We climbing slowly but surely. You know, it's a lot of organic love coming in. We loving that. You know, appreciate y'all sticking through with us, and man, I appreciate y'all for being here. With that being said, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you made it this far, 20 minutes in, that means you love what we're doing. Share the video, tell your friends, family, everybody about us. Help us grow, people. We here for you.
And again, it's your boy DJ Reloaded. You know, again, shout out to Sam Sneak, though.
Shout out to Sam Sneak, home team. Peace and love, family.
Peace and love.
Here we go.